What's up, Namie and Amuro fanatics? This is Steven, and I'm back with another lyrical analysis. This time, I'll be analyzing the song I Will. And this song was a single, and it comes from the Love Enhanced compilation album. It was an original song for the compilation album that was used to promote the compilation album. So therefore, it has a music video. And this is going to be a reanalysis of the song. The reason that I'm going to reanalyze this song is because I just feel like I could go a little bit more in depth with the song. I just feel like I may have missed something along the way. So why not do another lyrical analysis of the song? And I got these lyrics from a website called kiwi-museum.com. So thanks a lot to that webpage. All right, here we go. Today, once again, unimaginable things are happening, making someone cry and smile. All right, so here, Namie is letting us know that, there's so many things happening in the world, things that we just can't imagine, and these things are making people smile as well as cry. So it's basically just a whole bunch of things are happening in the world. Time goes on. Next lyrics. I reread your message again and again, and for some reason, I can't stop the tears. All right. So I'm assuming this was probably like maybe the last message that Namie heard from this particular person. And, once she reads, when she keeps rereading this message, she just starts to cry, I guess, because the message in this person is just so significant to Namie. Wonder who this person is. Next lyrics. I'm sure you understand me better than anyone else. If you're here, I can get through anything. So this person, Namie is sure that this particular person, they knew her really well, and they knew her better than anybody else. They knew her really, they had an understanding of who Namie was, beyond her image as, a musical artist. So this person probably knew Namie in a very intimate way. If you're here, I can get through anything. So this person was definitely someone for Namie to lean on. It's good to have people like that in your life, but it seems like that person is no longer in Namie's life. So it's like, who does she lean on now? Because when she had this person, she felt like she could get through any situation because she always had this person's support. But I guess it's time for Namie to go it alone. Sometimes that happens. Next lyrics. I want to keep singing about this love I can't put into words. Don't forget me at any time ever, and I'll be with you. So she wants to keep singing, to keep on singing about her love that she just can't quite express in words. And she tells the person, don't forget me ever, and I'll be with you. Whoever this person is, she will be with this person one day. All right. Next lyrics. You're far away, but it feels like you're always right by my side. There are nights when I want to entrust everything to your tenderness. All right. So this person is no longer with Namie, but she feels this person's presence by her side. it feels like this person is right, still with her. And there are nights when she just wants to entrust everything to this person's tenderness, to their kind-heartedness, to their compassion, to their warmth. And I wonder who's this very special person that Namie is singing about here. Hmm. Next lyrics. I'm sure you understand me better than anyone else. You bring me comfort and joy, and even now, your mere existence makes my heart feel complete. So, she feels like this person understands who she is. And, this person brings Namie comfort and joy. And even now, despite their absence, that person's mere existence makes her heart feel complete. So, again, this is a very, very, very significant person here. Let's see. Next lyrics. I want to keep singing about this love I can't put into words. Keep gazing at me every day forever, and I'll be with you. So just keep looking at me every day forever, But right here, I think that, this person is no longer with Namie as well. Possibly this person may no longer be with Namie, or either, the world in general. This person may have passed on to the afterlife. So she's, telling this person to keep looking at her, every day forever. Keep looking at me, keep watching over me, I feel your presence, and it gives me a sense of, tranquility, a sense of courage to go on as well. Let's see. Next lyrics. I lose things, and I want to keep screaming every day. So I guess she's misplacing something, and she wants to keep screaming every day because, it's so emotional to lose somebody, and she just wants to scream. She just wants to go crazy over this loss because this person was so significant to Namie. Let's see. Next lyrics. But after the storm, so after all that, all of the darkness, the gloomy, the storm, all that stuff, all the turmoil you go through when you are grieving, a rainbow always comes. So she's saying, like, basically, after you've gone through so much, drama and turmoil, something, a symbol of something good comes. Something good comes after that. It's kind of like, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep moving forward in your life, and you'll get through the storm. And once you get through the storm, you'll see the rainbow, and it'll, put your heart at ease. Next lyrics. I want to keep singing about this love I can't put into words. Don't forget me at any time ever, and I'll be with you. I want to keep singing about this love I can't put into words. Don't forget me at any time ever, and I'll be with you. I will be with you. And that's the end. Those are all the lyrics to this song. All right. So I heard, based on the sources that I've read, things that I've read and whatnot, I heard this song was actually about, Namie's mother, the death of Namie's mother. And this is kind of like her tribute song to her. This is Namie singing about her mother. Some people kind of interpret this song as a love song, and the lyrics are vague, so I can understand why they would do that. But I really don't think this is a love song in the sense of like romantic love. I think this is more like the love of a person, not necessarily romantic, but maybe more of a platonic love or familial love. you know, because, like I pointed out, keep gazing at me every day, like keep looking at me every day. So I'm assuming that, you know, this person may not be with Namie, but I kind of interpret that as keep watching over me, as well. Um, it's kind of like, let's see, what else I can point out in this song that can kind of support my point. Um, your like even now, your mere existence makes my heart feel complete. These lyrics are vague, but I really think this song's about, Namie, her mother's death and kind of like what she went through and, her singing about that experience, because it is definitely, it's an experience to lose, to go through, losing a loved one, especially a parent, you know, especially the way that Namie's mother, um, her life ended. That was probably, very traumatic for Namie to have to, experience her mother's death in that way. So that's why she's probably, you know, screaming every day or wants to scream every day because she's like, why did this happen? Why did something like this happen? You know, and I can understand that, you know, because I've been through it as well. So I'm like, why did this have to happen? You know, especially when the person still had kind of like a lot of life to live, and I'm sure Nami's mother still had a lot of life to live, but when she says, I will be with you, it's kind of like her saying, like, we'll meet again in the afterlife, you know? And as well, I guess she rereads a message again and again, and she can't stop the tears, you know? And as well, the beginning is like unimaginable things are happening, and these things are making people cry and smile. So these lyrics are vague, and I think these lyrics were written vaguely on purpose so that Namie can kind of, like, she released this song to the public as a single. So she wants to sell this song, so the lyrics are vague so that people can relate to it on, say, a love, in a love aspect, as well as, like, life and death aspect. But, the video supports my point as well. So I'll talk about the video. The video, like, it's just Namie in the video. There's no other person in the video. It's just Namie. And the video starts off with Namie in, like, this all black room. So I'm guessing that may symbolize, like, maybe being in the darkness, so to speak, where Namie feels like she's in the darkness and she's going through, like, a tough period in her life. Because, at this time, her career is kind of not, she's going through some, career struggles as well. She's going through some personal struggles in her marriage and in her personal life with losing her mom. So she's like in the darkness, she's in a really dark period in her life. And I think the blackness symbolizes that. Then at one point, they show different symbolisms, like a flower blooming and like the sun like setting, and it's a lot of symbolism in the video, and I probably won't be able to point out everything, but I'll try to point out the most significant things. So then Namie is singing and she's like she's topless, but they show her from kind of like the neck up. She has these crystals around on her and crystals on her face, and her hair is really short. And she kind of has like an alien-esque beauty thing going on here. Like, like I've said plenty of times, if Namie music career didn't work out, then she could have been a model, been a supermodel. But she has that, and I think that kind of like symbolizes her being like one with nature when you're nude. the nudity kind of symbolizes that, and being one with, nature, and one with, just kind of like the flow of life as well. And then Namie has on, in another scene, she has on like this outfit that's kind of like looks very indigenous. Like it's an outfit that an indigenous person would wear. So I'm guessing that's supposed to be like more of an earthy thing. Her kind of like being very close to, the spirit of the earth or something to that extent. Or, and as well, like the outfit that she had on in the beginning was just a regular outfit. So I'm guessing when she was in the all black in the darkness at the beginning with her regular outfit, that's just her as she is now. And they showed different scenes of nature in the video too, and I'm like, okay, yeah. So basically, based on all that symbolism that I see in the video, this doesn't seem like a love song. To me, this doesn't seem like a love song. It can be interpreted as a love song, but for me, I view this song as more of a song of dealing with, death, and dealing with, how to trying to move forward after death. It's kind of like Namie's experience with the death of her mother. And I'm glad that she can take this viewpoint and, have this attitude where she feels like, despite this all, despite all the drama, I'll be with you. One day we'll meet again, we'll meet again in the afterlife. So she's able to kind of like let go, but at the same time still kind of keep her mother, in her heart. At least a piece of her mother still in her, in her heart. And I'm glad that she can do that. And as well, I'm glad that Namie saw the rainbow after the storm. I'll be waiting for the rainbow. Well, she got her rainbow, I tell you that. She got her rainbow. It seems like she got her rainbow. So, definitely happy. And, the death of someone is definitely something that someone who is very close to you, played a significant part in your life. The death of that person, a parent in this case, it's a very difficult thing. And in my opinion, I don't think you ever really, get over the death of, a really, a loved one, a close loved one. I think you more or less come to terms with it, and you're able to move forward, not necessarily move on, because you still kind of think, for me personally, I still kind of have little moments where I do think like, I kind of wish you were still here, but I'm able to move forward, and go forward in my life. But at the same time, still keep that, still keep the person with me to an extent, at least a piece of the person with me, And I think that's probably what you have to do, or what you should do, And if you're going through some struggles, it's always good to have someone to talk with, maybe a close loved one, or a spiritual counselor, or a grief counselor. It's good to have someone to talk to. But I think I've said all I have to say. So thanks a lot for watching, you guys. Feel free to comment. I really, really appreciate it. But I want to leave this on a positive note. So I'll say that, despite all the trauma and the drama and, the turmoil that you go through, like Namie said, after the storm, a rainbow always comes. So keep that in mind with anything that you're going through, any tough time you're going through. remember, a rainbow will come. You'll see the rainbow, you know. So, thanks a lot for watching. Adios and goodbye for now.